So I wanted to start this off by asking you all to think about a time where you really felt like you just needed somebody to listen to you. Maybe you had a good day or a bad day, but you just needed to take the time to get something off of your chest. A couple of weeks ago, I was walking home from a meeting, and I was on the phone with a friend, catching up, laughing, having a good conversation, the usual. I was standing outside of the T stop because I didn't want to be that person on the phone on the train, because no one likes them. And I noticed a man sitting in front of the station. He was homeless, and he looked pretty sad, honestly. To be completely honest, he looked really lonely. And I noticed him waving to people as they walked by, trying to get their attention, and he was just consistently dismissed as if he was muted. But they have their own lives to get to. It's cold outside, so why would you stop? And he probably just wants something from you, right? I began to wonder how long this man had been out here. I was wondering if he felt isolated, even amongst all of these people. I wondered when the last real conversation he had was, a genuine conversation. And I wondered what it felt like to not be able to pick up the phone like I had and call my friend just to talk. As some people know in this room, I'm pretty infamous for stopping for people that I notice in need. I want to get them food, I want to get them a drink, give them my hat. I just want to humanize them. Well, in this case, I didn't have anything. I had no money on me. I had no food. I had nothing to give. And I felt really bad about that. From this, I then thought, did anyone take a second to think that maybe he just wanted to talk? Maybe he had something to get off of his chest? When I got off the phone, before I could even walk over to him, he looked at me and was like, "Wow, you have a beautiful smile." And I was like, did he just know that I was thinking about him? So I went over to him and I sat, and he didn't ask me for money. He didn't ask me for food. I found out that he has a past, a present, a future, and a lot of those people that walked past him dismissed that. He has a name. His name's Andrew. He laid out his entire life in front of me in the 30 minutes that I sat outside in the brick-to-the-face cold weather with him. And I absorbed it like the sponge that I am. I realized that taking the time to listen to someone is so impactful. And so at the end of our conversation, I said, "Can I give you a hug?" And he kind of looked shocked, like, this person wants to give me a hug? And I was like, "Yeah, I want to give you a hug." So I gave him a hug, and he began to cry in my arms. He thanked me for taking the time out of my day that I did not realize in the past was so precious to people. So I wanted to give you a definition of Sonder, which is the realization that each passerby in life is living their life just as vivid, just as complex as yours. They have their own worries, their own problems, their own stresses, and their inherited craziness. And I want that to drive you to stop and listen to someone, just as you're all listening to me right now, and bask in the Sonder. Thank you.